After 10 years of writing a weekly column called Fitness Solutions in the Hamilton Spectator, our next guest is out with a new book. Ernie Schremeyer is a former Hamilton Ticats player and is now a life coach, a certified personal trainer, a writer, and public speaker who is the author of Fitness Solutions, the systems, strategies, and tools of top personal trainers and coaches for a lifetime of peak physical and mental health. Good morning, Ernie. Welcome.
Hey, Rick. How are you? It's good to be here.
I'm fantastic. Yeah. This is your first book. Why did you write it? Why did you write it now?
Well, as you know, my column in the Hamilton Spectator I wrote for it's coming up to about 10 years. I'm approaching fast, getting to 500 columns.
Wow.
So a few months ago, the column was actually rebranded as Coaching Solutions to reflect that my practice is moving into the area of life coaching as much as fitness training. And so it seemed like a good time to kind of cap that, put a lid on that and really celebrate what we've done the last 10 years and kind of signal that we're moving in a slightly different direction.
Well, who's this book meant for?
Well, like the title says, it's a solution. So it's Fitness Solutions. So it's anybody who's ever felt frustrated or questioned why they're not getting somewhere that they want to go. So beginners who just don't know how to get started, all the way up to really advanced, accomplished people who think they're doing everything, think they're doing everything right, and just can't figure out why they're still stuck and not moving. So anybody who's looking for a solution, to a question they might have had.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite chapter or lesson in the book?
I do. I really love studying and writing about the mental part of all of this. And so there's a chapter in the book called The Power of Perspective, where I write about looking at a situation at more than one way. And I use it's a bit of an extreme example, but I write about Gord Downie from the Tragically Hip and how he took what happened to him with his cancer diagnosis, and the last year of his life was one of the most successful professionally, as well as the impact that he had on some really charitable organizations. And he was able to take a really challenging situation and turn it into something great.
Yeah. Now there's like a million of these kind of books on the market. What makes this one different from all the others?
Well, just as I mentioned with that Power of Perspective, the thing is that I write and teach as much about the mental aspect of all of this, the mindset, the way to approach that, as much as I do as writing about, exercises for your biceps and what to eat for breakfast. So there's that. And then the second thing is that each chapter is really packed with information that's immediately usable. You read it, you apply it right away, and it has an impact instantly. But the chapter is only 4 minutes long for reading.
Oh, wow.
So it's a really small time investment. You don't feel like you're going to college. You get, out of 4 minutes, you'll get a ton of impactful information.
The fitness industry itself has changed a lot since the early 90s.
It has,
How so?
What I've noticed, I've been doing this full-time since 1993, is that in the last couple of years, I get more requests to help people manage anxiety and help them get over, stressful situations, managing stress, anxiety, some mild depression. So people are looking at using exercise and fitness as a way to manage, some mental challenges, as well as how to move their life forward in other ways, not just in the health and fitness thing, but how to move forward in life when they face challenges, things that they're trying to overcome.
Got 30 seconds. Where can people get this book?
It's available on Amazon. So if you just type in my name as well as Fitness Solutions, it'll pop up. And it was actually a bestseller when it came out in March. So I'm kind of proud about that.
And is this the first of maybe many to come?
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think so.
Stay tuned. We could have breaking news here.